Chairwoman Velasquez and Ranking Member Shabbat, thank you for convening us here today in Washington. Administrator Carranza and Secretary Mnuchin, thank you both for joining us here. Thank you for your leadership during this, what is an incredibly difficult time. Small businesses, which we in this group frequently state are the backbone of America, and during this COVID crisis, truly we have seen that these small businesses have become the heart of America. According to data that you provided to us from the SBA, my district fortunately has received $295 million in PPP loans. This number represents over 2,700 small businesses, which were able to retain their employees, pay their benefits, their health insurance. This was a significant relief for the small businesses in Pennsylvania. This number would be substantially lower had it not been for your attentiveness for the needs of the farmers. On behalf of Pennsylvania farmers, I thank you for your willingness to work with my office on adjusting these programs to fit the needs of our agricultural producers, those who every day feed us safe and nutritious food. Administrator Carranza, as we continue to reopen our economy, it is possible that people may increasingly rely on the internet platforms to purchase goods and services and to even work from home. While these platforms provide enormous opportunities for small businesses, this transition could further stretch the digital divide between urban small businesses and access to affordable and reliable broadband in the rural areas who have less reliable internet options. This response to COVID-19, as you so eloquently stated, has been an impetus for innovation. Those words were very striking to those of us sitting here in the committee. Would you support further modifications of the PPP that would allow funding to be used for broadband improvements or other costs associated with the tools and the infrastructure that is so necessary to allow rural small businesses to telework effectively and utilize online platforms?
Congressman, I've always been a strong proponent of cost-effective broadband for the rural areas and the most underserved markets. And so I look forward to working with your office to continue that discussion. Yes.
Thank you, Administrator. So those in our rural areas can more readily access the necessary avenues of commerce. Thank you for this consideration, and thank you for allowing us to continue this discussion and evaluate the use of PPP to support rural broadband. Secretary Mnuchin, thank you for acknowledging that utilizing the remaining funds in PPP can positively affect small businesses that have been and continue to be drastically affected by COVID. Thank you for focusing on different businesses and considering the additional economic impact and qualifying by economic impact on the businesses. I think that's a reliable model that will allow us to move forward and effectively utilize the remaining PPP funds. Thank you for your continued work with us, Secretary Mnuchin, and for the efforts to return those remaining workers to their jobs. Do you feel that utilizing the additional PPP resources will allow us to continue to see those additional workers return to full employment?
Yes.
Thank you both for being here today. Thank you for continuing your work, and I yield the remainder of my time.